sampai dengan jungle-nya ini benar-benar jadi milik KEILVJ.
Wow, lihat ya kan, keren sekali bukan? Itu dia buat kalian semua. Jangan lupa di-share, dikasih tahu ke semua saudara-saudara, kerabat dan kawan-kawan kalau misalnya sebentar lagi perwakilan dari Singapura akan lawan Philippines kali ini.
Yes, dan sebentar lagi kita akan menuju ke Land of Down di game kita yang keempat hari ini ya.
Yes. Match keempat, game yang pertama dan inilah dia untuk kita saksikan bersama-sama. Langsung saja kita menuju ke Line Out Down dan untuk menyaksikan match EVOS SG versus EXECRATION kali ini.
Alright. Dan karena di game yang pertama KEILVJ dengan Beneditanya sudah berada di arah rumput. Di depan sana ada Jauhead Cipunglah yang kita tidak lihat adanya inisiasi colong-mencolong di sana. Dan ada stiker EVOS di sini.
Ya, Cakno kayak udah bener-bener langsung nempelin gitu aja. Either way, Potato bakal gunain satu retribution-nya.
Yes, langsung aja berhasil diamankan juga oleh Potato, di mana juga Caknu langsung mengambil langkah untuk mundur karena gagal juga untuk nge-stealing dari orange buff-nya EVOS ya.
Tapi kali ini para pemain dari tim EXECRATION mereka sudah mengamankan Little Wanderer. Meanwhile dari top lane sana ternyata ini dia lebih taruh haritnya itu melawan seorang Lunox, sedangkan lapo-lapo melawan Esmeralda. Cipunglah melawan seorang Caknu di arah river, kayaknya hanya untuk ngebuka vision saja kalau menurut gue. Ini agak sedikit wasting ketika Jauhead itu mau coba di head to head dengan seorang Grok. Kenapa? Karena dia punya power of nature, dia benar-benar bisa memberikan damage di early.
Ya bahkan kalau misalkan kita melihat dari Jauhead-nya untuk dari JPL-nya sendiri dia ngamanin untuk smart missile terutama. Dia nggak ngamanin ejectornya, makanya dia nggak bakal punya absorb damage yang cukup untuk menahan semua deal damage di awal game untuk scaling dari seorang Caknunya sendiri. Soul kali ini dia coba untuk melakukan rotasi dengan cepat 30 detik bahkan menuju kartu yang pertama.
Ada di depan sana smart missile dikeluarkan bersama dengan ejector, tapi ternyata gak ada yang dilempar karena takut menimbulkan keributan sendiri. Dan bahkan para pemain dari tim EXECRATION, KEILVJ memilih untuk farming terlebih dahulu. Pokemon mendominasi di arah bottom lane dari KEILRA. Dan ini adalah kebiasaan seorang KEILRA. Kalau misalnya dia kalah, dia itu tidak terlalu ngotot. Dia lebih merelakan saja, ya udah 1 wave, 2 wave dibandingkan gue harus tumbang.
Dia lebih orang yang nothing tulus ya.
Yes, benar banget. Caknu.
Yes, dimana juga kita bisa melihat di sini Caknu sudah mulai dia ejector dan langsung aja terjadi first blood yang berhasil dinamakan oleh seorang Chang'e.
Oke, first blood diamankan oleh tim EVOS SG dan lihat langsung menuju ke arah turtle yang pertama, tapi RENZUI gak bakal melepaskan matanya begitu saja. Dan ini berhati-hati untuk para tim dari tim EVOS SG. Terkadang EXECRATION mereka malah membuka, mereka malah sabar di belakang sana. RENZUI diganggu pergerakan oleh seorang Soul. Ada KEILVJ udah menuju ke depan, terreset kembali. Caknu is comeback kali ini, belum punya wall charge, masih bisa aman karena kalau punya wall charge ini bisa merubah suasana, akan bisa merubah situasi yang tadi dimenangkan EVOS SG malah kembali ke EXECRATION.
Iya, apalagi kalau misalkan dilihat dari belakang backupnya itu Max dia menggunakan Eve. Jadi kalau misalkan kita melihat real world manipulation tentu bakal memiliki satu artillery yang cukup tinggi dan sementara itu Soul di arah belakangnya langsung
dipaksa
ngehajar.
Begitu saja. Lihat tangan voice star flicker ke arah belakang. Caknu masih ada power of nature dan masih ada satu buah absorb damage yang menyelamatkan harinya. KEILVJ melihat potensi adanya turtle yang bakal coba dibuka dan melihat itu dia coba untuk rotasi ke atas. Kalaupun nggak ada, dia langsung ke arah red buff kembali.
Ini Soul-nya cukup ngotot untuk ngelakuin rotasi sih dari tadi.
Oke, dan di arah bottom lane, KEILRA mencoba untuk one man situation head to head. Lihat, langsung ada secret vision keluar dan bahkan kali ini Lunox-nya udah habis kombonya dan
KEILRA, but he's just, you know, maybe not really having a good damage there.
Yeah, he was offside somehow, but then again, 7-0 here, and EVOS is basically controlling the early game right now. 4 members or 3 members is already zoning out the bottom turret. 2 members recall,
and it's quite costly for KEILRA to do that because he actually is already behind. Now he's 0-2, and he did just purify in that fight, and so he is in a pretty tough spot right now.
Yeah, but we can see KEILVJ trying to target Esmeralda somehow, for some reason, because Esmeralda is already tanky being behind in gold. I mean, 5k difference. Just entered minute number 5.
Oh, but Pokemon comes in with the Chaos Assault and also good ejector with the unstoppable force comes from GPL here. But meanwhile, Pokemon is going to be shutted down in the mid lane just now with Girl as well. It's going to be 2 member down, 2 for 1 EXECRATION. Finally, they made some move here.
Yeah.
That fight was looking very good for EVOS Singapore, but then out of nowhere, Chaknu with the Chak attack just dashes in and knocks two people up, and they get the fight turned around just like that.
Yep, EXECRATION, they have to be careful. They have to do something here. They have to make, maybe trying to find another momentum here to make a good comeback for EXECRATION, because if they drag this game into the late game, EVOS Singapore, they have a lot of, I could say maybe guarantee for the late game. They have this Esmeralda. This Esmeralda is gonna be so tanky, guys. And Potato as well. Okay, with 1 and 0-4, KDA is really a good KDA for marksman in the early stage.
Yeah, and I have to. Well, there's some bug here, right now. We don't
So
know
we have
what's
technical issues
happening.
here.
But yeah, looking at the stats, I mean, E2 Max is not having a good game at this point. 0-3-0 as a Eve player is not very good.
Late game, but so it's going to be shut down in the top lane just now, and it's gonna be 1-for-1 trade as the same thing goes into the bottom lane.
Yeah, I think they're trading turrets, but EVOS Singapore gets that tier 2 turret top side, and meanwhile EXECRATION only gets 1 kill and 1 tier 1 turret bottom side here. So, but oh my god, KEILVJ manages to secure the buff
GPL,
from the Ranger.
another ejector comes from a GPL here. E2 Max need to stop him with that really a good slow effect that coming from this Eve. And luckily, there's no follow-up that coming from EVOS Singapore. After the ejector comes from the Jauhead Eve, there's some follow-up that coming from EVOS Singapore. I think EVOS Singapore still could have 1 point, another point from EXECRATION here.
I
Okay,
agree.
so?
But yeah, there you go. Both teams right now. EXECRATION, and they are trying to find wars, trying to find good pickoffs basically, but still struggling to do so as the gold is behind by 4K. I'm just excited. I can't wait to see the items, guys.
Yeah, it's just so annoying. Look at the GPL. This guy, he doesn't want to stop, okay? He just keep bothering all of the members from EXECRATION. He didn't want to let them to maybe have a lot of space as well to farm, especially for this RENZUI, because RENZUI and also KEILRA could be a hope for EXECRATION going into the late game.
Yeah, I mean, as a Jawhead, and in a leading team is so very, very good. I mean, could zone out players, 5 members even, but yeah, we can see here, fight action. Evo pops up that real-world manipulation. Soul is its next target from EXECRATION.
Oh, but it's gonna be a good vulture coming from Chakno as well. Soul is going to, yeah, it's down. And now Pokemon is gonna be the next target for EXECRATION. Oh, look at that, the really good brave fighter coming from RENZUI. He really wants more, and it's gonna be still 1-for-1, 2 member down for EVOS Singapore. And EXECRATION now, they are trying to find a way how to shut down 1 by 1 the member from EVOS Singapore. I think that's the thing that they can do right now from for current situation, right?
Definitely a good play for to punish the aggression from EVOS Singapore, because
Summon Force.
they were going a bit too aggressive.
Oh,
and here,
Wild Charge
once
is
again,
really a good combo that
G
coming
gets
from.
taken down.
Yeah, G has to take down here, and look at
My
that.
God.
But it's gonna be another threat as well coming from EVOS Singapore. KEILRA, he doesn't have that Summon Force, okay? He already used it when he shut down this GPL, but still, it's gonna still be maybe.
Still, yeah, I think that team fight was for the side, was an advantage for the side of EVOS Singapore. But we can see EXECRATION do not want to give the Lord for free. And yeah, we can see the rotations from KEILVJ from the other 3 members. But yeah, Lord has been resetted by EVOS Singapore.
Yeah, they just want to bait this Lord, okay? They want to at least maybe trying to make some move for EXECRATION to just, you know, waste a lot of resource skill before they started to have a war. The Chakno already used his Wild Charge, and RENZUI came as well from the behind with the braver fighter KEILVJ. He just dived too far though, actually. It's an almost though. It was too close. It was too close for KEILVJ, but Potato gonna be the first target, will be shut down by EXECRATION.
Potato is basically the only casualty of that war, and that is what EXECRATION needed. But here, Arashi, items, talk to me.
So Harris has, even though he is actually KEILRA on 3-on-3 right now, he's actually quite farmed up. He has 3 of his core items already completed, so he's really skating very well into the late game. But the issue is that the Esmeralda and the Chang'e on the side of EVOS Singapore as well, already with the NOD.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Look at that. It's gonna be another opening coming from Execration, and Lord is already being secured by the Execration. EVOS Singapore, they already lose their momentum, and Pokemon's gonna be the next target, will be shut down by Execration. A good ejector coming from GPL, but there's no follow-up coming from EVOS Singapore. So it's gonna be the next target down as well. Execration, even though they have to lose RENZUI, but they got the Lord, okay? It's gonna be maybe another buying time as well for Execration to come back.
They got the Lord, they got 2 members, and right now look at the gold, guys. Execration is coming back to this game, and they are basically now in control of the mid game. EVOS lost their momentum.
Yep, like RC mentioned earlier, maybe for Singapore they need that necklace of Durance.
Yeah, and I've seen, look at the gold, guys. I mean, Granger is still on top, but top 4, 3 members are from the side of Execration. So this is a huge build-up from the Execration side, and we can see already pressuring with the Lord being at the bottom lane, marching down the bottom lane, guys.
Yep, now for Singapore, they have to find a way how to shut down KEILRA or maybe KEILVJ in the first place. They cannot, maybe they don't have to care about E2 max at the backline here, but ejector comes again from GPL. Chaknu can still run away with the wall charge. Lord is still staying at the bottom lane here, even though KEILRA, look at that with the Zaman first pop up. Oh, it's not easy to shut down this guy, okay? Now EVOS Singapore, they have to find a way how to stop the regeneration HP they're coming from Execration. Arashi.
Actually, that was a very well-played fight by Execration, because if you notice, KEILRA used the Zaman force, but he was actually focusing on the tower instead of actually going to go for kills. So, again, very wise play, knowing that the inhibitor turret, the base turret, is actually so important. So, opting to take that over any kill in that fight.
I mean, mind you, the Lord was not enhanced, so it does not charge, and getting one innovator with a chargeless Lord is a huge benefit or advantage.
Yep, but you guys need to remember, EVOS Singapore, they still have a high ground here, okay? They still have this Pokemon. Can use that Brilliant of Order to just clear the minion as soon as possible. And they also have this girl, okay? This Chang with the Meteor Shower. It's not gonna be easy for Execration to just maybe trying to shut down all of the inhibitor turret from EVOS Singapore.
Now look at the damage dealt. Lunox is the top as of right now, and if we take a look at the damage taken here, guys, 2 members from Execration is at the top 3 basically. So yeah, the Grok being at the top.
I mean, it shows, right? Because the Chaknu with being so aggressive, actually taking so much punishment, being at the front, no regard for his own safety, and actually opening up the map for his team. Is exactly why EVOS is getting pressured so hard right now.
And only died twice, or gets taken down twice rather, while taking so much damage. So it's a huge effective play from Chaknu.
Yeah, now Execration, they just need to maybe buying a lot of time until the next Lord pops up. Here, EVOS Singapore, they have to be careful, especially with this KEILRA positioning, okay? He's just too good. This Harriet, he doesn't want to stop diving inside the inhibitor turret of EVOS Singapore. And look at that. Execration, they want to play it, maybe I could say objectively. They just want to care about how we take down that turret in the mid lane here, because that's the most crucial part, okay? Execration, if they can take down that middle turret, I can say that they maybe control all like 70% of the map here.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the goal here, Rashi, only 2k, but still EVOS could still turn this around if Execration blunders. So what are the winning conditions from EVOS Singapore?
For EVOS Singapore, they need to actually obviously shut down KEILRA, for sure. But then they need to be careful about Grok and careful from the catch potential from the Yi.
Kemarin dia itu bener-bener objektif banget. Kalau misalnya war, dia nggak peduli apapun terjadi, gua hajar core-nya, gua sikat belakangnya. Damage yang diberikan seberapa gua nggak peduli. Dan kali ini Chaknu mengeluarkan wall charge-nya, karena menurut gue itu nggak harus keluar sih.
Itu kayak lebih untuk nyelamatin diri dia sendiri sih, karena dia tadi sempat kaget mungkin lihat Pokemon yang muncul, Potato muncul, lalu GPL dalam keadaan dia ejektornya nyala. Mau nggak mau dia kalau misalkan tidak menggunakan wall charge mungkin bakal langsung di ejektor. Tapi
kaget sih, lebih karena kaget sih tadi feeling gue.
Iya, makanya tadi satu wall charge itu nabrak ke tembok kan. Itu biar meminimalisasi cooldown juga dari wall charge-nya sendiri. Chaknu.
Sama kali ini lihat soulnya sudah terlihat. KEILVJ langsung ke arah belakang itu masih ada flicker banget, dan sana tadi dikeluarkan. Lihat Chaknu di sana, terus ke arah Potato menjadi pilihan, dan lihat word manipulation memukul mundur Potato. Pokemon harus tumbang, KEILRA-nya masih selamat, dan KEILVJ Girlnya kali ini bakal coba digodain dan bahkan potato
Flicker.
menjadi pilihan. Udah gua bilang sebelum ini RENZUI selalu objektif ke arah belakang. Dia nggak peduli tipe seperti apa. So menjadi pilihan. Alexa Blow kali ini digoceng begitu saja para pemain dari tim EXECRATION. Berhasil mendapatkan 2 poin penting. Dia bakal lebih fokus ke arah turret terlebih dahulu karena dia bisa mendapatkan inhibitor turret baru dia ke arah Lord. Dan lihat diterima semua damage oleh seorang Chaknu. Ejector atau Bubble Force. Wajah dan turretnya harus hilang. Dipaksa ke arah belakang. Sol masih coba untuk bertahan. Sol versus everybody. Dan bahkan clear minion kali ini dari tim EXECRATION.
Yes, dimana sekarang sudah open
Oh
banget
my god,
base-nya.
one strike one! This is it! EXECRATION memaksakan karena tapi ternyata sesuatu yang dipaksakan itu tidak baik. Dan bahkan mereka mundur kembali.
Chaknu.
Sol masih bisa selamat. RENZUI harus meng-kill Assault save the day kali ini.
Wow, PS itu udah bener-bener tinggal setetes darah terakhir. Wah, ini aku bingung ya karena dia tuh bisa one hit banget tapi karena mereka nggak mau terlalu nge-pressure juga karena sudah ada RENZUI yang berhasil tumbang dan kali ini EVOS langsung mengambil kesempatan untuk mengamankan Lord. Tapi bisa banget ini kalau mau di-counter sama EXECRATION sih.
Oke, tapi kali ini Chaknu masih punya
Nggak
wacan.
sempat ke reset.
KEILVJ di arah belakang. Dan lihat retribution yang diamankan oleh KEILVJ. Retribution yang cukup baik. Dan bahkan lihat dibalikan keadaannya. Single vision, Chronodes, World Manipulation. Potato gak boleh pulang. Triple kill, looking for Maniac dan KEILVJ bahkan menang juga seorang
ditutup
Sol.
jalannya.
Ditutup jalannya.
Wow.
Dan
Nggak
this is
bisa.
Maniac. EXECRATION mengamankan Maniac ya. Dan bahkan Lord terbuka dengan sangat bebas. Tersisa seorang girl. What are you doing girl? Apakah girl bisa
1v5.
melakukan Meteor Tower? Tapi sepertinya Chaknu bakal menang semua damage yang diberikan. Dan fokus this is EXECRATION take the game one.
Wow.
EXECRATION benar-benar tidak memberikan nafas sama